girls have done great so far. Let us keep it up. Last 10 minutes.
I knew I had to start plating and I had a feeling that I'm missing out on something. That's when it clicked that I have totally forgotten about the passion fruit dressing, that I had to go inside the filling of the Vietnamese spring roll. So I think the clumsiness on the plate had started to show right away.
How's it going?
Not too well. You were right about the watermelon. It's not slicing through properly.
Give me a long knife.
I cleaned that one.
A skinny long knife. All you need to do is press it down, and then just go for it. Just slice it like a fish. Simple,
okay.
But you can't.
I shall try. Yeah, I'll do it with these
this.
two. I won't use.
This is my dinner.
All right, chef.
Otherwise, all good?
I think so. I forgot the passion fruit.
Ladies, the task is coming to an end. Last 5 minutes. Let's clean up the plates, finish the plating, and focus on finesse.
Your food should be hot and beautifully plated. You've only got your last 5 minutes.
Juhi, Megha, Tanisha, this is the time to remember the picture that you clicked in your head, the picture of the dish, because that picture now needs to get photocopied on the plate.
All that I have left now is to start plating. Last 5 minutes left and really stressed because I want to get this proper. The undone thing that's remaining is the prawn cracker that I need to just fry and then start plating. Then I had started plating. I also rolled my Vietnamese roll and I fried the prawn chip at the same time.
Ladies, this could be the most important countdown of your life. Last 10 seconds left, and here we go. 10,
9,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands off plates. Juhi, hands off plates. Tanisha.
It was tough. It may seem like broken down little elements, but it's a bit upsetting that I couldn't get it exactly picture perfect because I'm like that. But I managed to put the main ingredients on the plate, so I hope that works out.
I don't have the cilantro puree, the béarnaise actually on the plate. Apart from that, I think I have almost every element here, and the garnishing is missing. So hopefully the best to get out of this super well.
I was quite relieved. However, I was just hoping that I've lived up to the chef's expectations from me today.
The 60-minute clone challenge is over. Going into this, one of you had a natural disadvantage. Megha, my respect for you grows every day.
If somebody is going to appreciate me for doing something like this so much, I can do this every day.
It's indeed heartwarming to see how all of you have put so much heart and soul into today's clone challenge. But it is now time to taste. Megha, please present your dish.
When I was walking towards the judges, the only thing that went through my mind was, I hope they enjoy my dish today, and I hope that I've lived up to their expectations.
Megha, you have a camera in your head because you've been able to copy it really close to the original. The plate's linear, it's followed that line that the original plate was following. The colors are all there. The presentation is enticing.
Only thing that went through my mind at that time was, I'm a vegetarian and Juhi and Tanisha are non-vegetarians. They know their flavors inside out, and I tried this for the first time. I could only hope and pray that my flavors went well with what I cooked.
I believe you've got all the elements on. Did you also get the coriander béarnaise? I saw the...
I just tweaked it and I put it on the plate because I felt I'd rather put something than nothing, as long as it was tasting good.
Your balance of flavors is pretty immaculate. The sun-dried tomato pesto, the punchy sweet potato and lime pickle mash that you've made is delicious. I just wish that your spring roll was slightly more compact.
Megha, so much going on in this plate. I see this very confident girl. I see Megha showing us so many different techniques. You've got a fish, you've got some pesto, you've got mash, you've got a roll. So you've got so many different techniques and you should be proud about it.
Thank you.
Megha, the fish is beautifully cooked. Pesto inside has an Indian soul, the right amount of spiciness due to garlic. It's like somewhere between having a chutney stuffed fish, mackerel, and a pesto stuffed mackerel. I like that. The watermelon texture is what I was looking for. Texturally, the only part that could improve would be the spring roll.
Juhi, are you ready to bring us your plate?
So as I walked towards the judges with my dish, I looked down upon it and I knew what was missing, of course. But I was quite confident with what I'd put on the flavors and how the texture was of the dish.
Missing anything on the plate, Juhi?
The green cilantro béarnaise is missing.
Okay, so this is the charcoal.
It didn't go as black as I'd like it to.
Okay.
Yeah, a number of them are missing.
You know, if you were to put two plates together, you made a great effort. However, the finer detailing of it, that's where aesthetics usually lie. It's very important for a chef to look at detail in detail. But great colors. Watermelon is nice and red. You know, you can see that you put a lot of cilantro, mint inside. Yeah.
Can't wait to taste, Juhi. I have to say that the fact that you didn't get your diary and still ended up putting a dish like this, kudos to you. Your spring roll is exceptionally delicious. It's got that nice crunch and bite inside. I'm missing a little bit of a punch in your sweet potato mash.
The fish, for me, is well cooked, but the sun-dried tomato pesto lacks the punch. The stuffing in your rice paper roll is under-seasoned. And your yam is over-seasoned. You've got two things which went a little up and down.
Juhi, texturally, the dish is balanced. But then there's flavor, there's taste. And that's where I start seeing lacunae. I start missing the passion fruit, the pungency of the passion fruit, the acidity of the passion fruit. I want to bite into that passion fruit seed when I'm having the spring roll filling. You forgot the passion fruit. Flavor-wise and taste-wise, it's a little weak. That balance is missing.
Thank you.
The task 1 did not go so well. Task 2 had mixed reviews, did not have the perfect review that I wanted. But I still hope that I make it to the grand finale.
As I was walking up to the judges with my plate, I looked down on it and it looked very much like Chef Ranveer's. So I was pretty pleased. Now it all depended on the texture and the taste.
Tanisha,
Yes, Chef.
happy with what you've cooked?
Not entirely. I would have liked to have completed everything and with precision.
What did you forget?
Not that I forgot, I just didn't have enough time to just put the last cilantro hollandaise. I was trying to do the hollandaise last minute,
I saw
but
that you did.
yeah.
Yes.
Well, the plate's neat, right? It might not be exactly what you saw, but it's a neat plate. In terms of neatness and the ability to say something through your presentation, yours is the most precise and the most neat plate.
It was a moment of relief because for a moment I thought, okay, that makes me feel good. I know I've nailed that.
However, we're missing the beetroot drizzle.
The good part is your sweet potato mash with the lime pickle is really punchy. It's delicious tasting. Your fish for me is overcooked and under-seasoned. And your spring roll lacks cilantro, lacks punch, passion fruit.
You wanted to match your plate to Chef Ranveer's plate. And you did so with your plating skills. I'm missing out the beetroot drizzle though, in terms of technique. And I'm missing out the cilantro béarnaise. What's on your plate? I love the watermelon. I love the crunchiness. I like the way you've sliced it. I love your sweet potato mash. It's got the right amount of pickle. Your fish has been beautifully cleaned, which is an important part in the technique.
This watermelon is very dear to my heart. And what I always say is, texture is the most important part. That's what you want to cook watermelon for, that texture. And this is a good texture. The calamari is cooked beautifully. The one that's in the spring roll has a nice bite to it, but it's not chewy, right? The sweet potato is diced, not mushy, has a bite to it. So, good textures. The only thing that makes me a little sad is I could not connect to you when it comes to flavors. I could have probably explained the flavors better to you, and they could have come out better on a plate. Thank you.
I personally felt very bad because of having such good challenges that has brought me up to the level of the top 4. Now, at this stage, to be doing so badly is a disappointment to everyone and to myself.